Sree Siva Shankara Devane, Sree Siva Shankara Devane.
Question from Kabalishwaran. Gange cha Yamune Chaiva Godavari, Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri, Jalismin Sannidhim Guru. ஆடி பெருக்கு என்பது ஆடி மாதத்தில் இயற்கைக்கும் நதிகளுக்கும் நன்றி செலுத்தும் புனித நாளாக கருதப்படுகிறது. நம் முன்னோர்கள் நதிகளை வெறும் நீர்நிலைகளாக அல்லாமல் வாழ்வை வளமாக்கும் தெய்வங்களாக போற்ற கற்றுக் கொடுத்தார்கள். கங்கேஷ யமுனை செய்வ என்ற ஸ்லோகத்தில் குறிப்பிடப்பட்டுள்ள 7 புண்ணிய நதிகளின் தெய்வீக முக்கியத்துவத்தை அருள் கூர்ந்து விளக்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மேலும் ஆடிப்பெருக்கு நாளில் நதிகளை வழிபடுவதன் பின்னால் உள்ள தத்துவம் என்ன? நம் முன்னோர்கள் ஏன் நீரை தெய்வமாக போற்றினார்?
Not only water, they worshipped everything in nature. You are talking about Ayodhya, Maya, Madura, Kasi, Kanchi, Avantigam. Like that, they also had Gange Seva, Yamune Seva, Narmade Sindhu Kaveri, Jalismin Sannidhim Guru. Then Ayodhya, Maya, Madura, Kasi, Kanchi, Avantigam, Puretvara Vadim, Saivam, Saptaida, Tirthadayaga, Saivam, Saptaida, Mochadayaga. So the number 7 was supposed to be very important in our Sanatana Dharma. So they said there are 7 births, 7 rivers, 7 mountains, and there are in Kumbakonam side Sapta Vidanga Stalangal, 7 holy places of Lord Shiva. And they also believed, suppose I take a chombu, copper or gold or silver vessel, put mavele, mango leaves, and one coconut, and chant this mantra, all the 7 holy rivers will come to stay in my kalasam. They never went in search of each river. They were trying to bring in the holiness of the rivers within the kalasam water. After doing all the pujas, they will take the mavdiyak, that mavela, and sprinkle in their houses and sprinkle on everywhere. So our understanding of nature and divinity were so great. And we are thinking the whole world is divided with oceans and rivers. No. It is you who named the different oceans, it is you who named the different rivers, it is you named the different mountains and all. Otherwise all is one. See, geographical boundaries have been created. Now India is like this. We say Bay of Bengal, Arabian Ocean and Hindu Mahasagar. So everywhere one Samudram only. You are naming it. You are creating all these barricades and barriers. So our faith was very different. Not only externally, even within us, they said everything remains. Within us, the whole creation lies. This was our greatest understanding. Your padams were Vishnu. Your fingers were Indra. Your heart was Subramanya. And your manas is Chandra. And your eyes were Surya and Chandra. So the whole body, they found all the creation within us. Not only within us, even in all the insects, all the creation, they said all gods remain. All remain. So all this understanding we have forgotten, or we are not being taught after we got into English education. Otherwise previously, the parents will take the children to Gurukulam. There the children will serve by bringing log and helping for cutting vegetables and all, and Guru Patni will give them food. Guru will teach them. And Gurukulams were not in all places. That is why when now you go for doing a puja, they will ask, what is your Gotra? You will say Vishwamitra Gotra, Vasishta Gotra and Sivasa Gotra, like that. You are mistaking all these as Gotras by a system like caste and creed. It's not like that. It's the school of thought. Bharadwaj Gotra means whether you studied in Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, like that. All these Gotras are patterns of education, and we misconstrued them as Gotras and as if we have come in that. You don't even know your grandfather's name or great-grandfather's name. How do you know in 5,000 years from which Rishi you came? It's all foolish to think like that. There is a cinema by name Vamsa. In that Orthodox Brahmin will be there. So Sankarabharanam, that man, Somayajulu. So his grandson will want to love and marry a girl. He says no. Greatest or conservative, orthodoxy, all that. And one day he will see the Baran, Ataka, we call it in Telugu. He will find the family tree. So whose children are there, whose daughters, like this is called family tree. Then he will find Somayajulu himself was not born in a Brahmin family. When Somayajulu's father went away, one Bhagavata came and stayed in their house and he raped Somayajulu's mother. That is the cinema. Vamsa Virisham Kulagauru. So Somayajulu will understand that I am not a Brahmin myself. So why should I force my grandson to get married? So he will change. That is the story. So if you really take to all this nonsense of this Gotra, that Gotra, and you are coming for 5,000 years in that family tree, is not possible at all. So they were all like schools of thought, like Madras University, Delhi University, or Cambridge, Oxford, and things like that. So our people have made blunders by forgetting what was really taught to us by our elders. That's why the society is suffering.
Question from Govindan sir. நான் சாமியார் அல்ல என்று தாங்கள் பல அருளுரைகளில் இந்த உலகத்திற்கு பிரகடனப்படுத்தி இருக்கிறீர்கள். சிவசக்தி மாலவன் பொருந்திட்ட முதன்மை அவதாரமான விநாயகப் பெருமான் தான் தாங்கள் என்று தங்களுக்கு படிக்கப்பட்ட நாடிகளும் கூட உறுதி செய்திருக்கின்றன. கருவிலேயே திருவுடையார் என்று சொல்வது போல தாங்கள் கருவிலேயே ஒரு தெய்வமாக இருக்கும்போது 1984ஆம் ஆண்டு தங்களுக்கு ஞானம் கிடைத்த பிறகு திருவண்ணாமலை, மகேந்திரகிரி, நம்பிமலை, வள்ளிமலை போன்ற புண்ணிய ஸ்தலங்களில் இறைவனை தேடி கடுந்தவம் இயற்ற வேண்டிய அவசியம் ஏன் ஏற்பட்டது? இயற்கையிலேயே தெய்வமாக இருக்கும் தங்களுக்கு ஆன்மீக தேடல்களும் அனுபவங்களும் ஏன் வர வேண்டும்?
Bible says, search you will find, ask you will get. கேளுங்கள் கொடுக்கப்படும், தட்டுங்கள் திறக்கப்படும், தேடுங்கள் கண்டடைவீர். You are all now sitting on this floor. If you dig, you will get sand, then you will get clay, then you will get water, then you will get petrol, then you will get gold. So everything is available, but you have to search for it. No one will give you on a gold plate, all this is yours. You have to work for it, you have to search for it. So everyone has a potential within himself. Suppose you are a student, the option to become a doctor, the option to become an advocate, an engineer, a chartered accountant, a politician, or anything that way is available to all. It is your choice, it's your prerogative to decide what you want in life, and you have to work towards that end. So God is everywhere. God is within everyone. God is within everything. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. I am God, you are also that. Isvara Sarva Bhutanam. But whoever asks for it gets it. Otherwise, though you are God, you don't know you are God. Though you are God, you don't know you are God. And that's a problem. Once you understand that there is a divine ingredient inside you, you will behave like that. Suppose I give you a role to act like Alexander the Great or something. And when you go to the stage, you will remember that you are Alexander, you are not Mr. Rama or Kupusami. Your whole behavioral pattern, your dialogue, your looks, everything will change. As and how long you think you are only a perishable mortal, you will behave like human. Once you understand you are divine, you will behave like divine. Then what will you do? You will love, you will not hate anyone, you will bring out the best of intelligence God has given you. So all those good things which are divine inside us, we try to bring out. Because we are trying to behave like gods on this earth. And all these people don't understand. So God, you know, If you reverse it, what? DOG, dog. So 90% of the people in this world are living like dogs. They can become GOD, but they are living like DOG. That's why this world is so pathetic today. The whole world is sad. The moment everyone wants to understand the divine potential, the whole world will become Vaikuntham, Kailasa, Mecca, Medina, Bethlehem, everything it will become. God has created us as a replica of Him, as a scanned version of Him, not even a Xerox version. So it's for us to understand that.
பீஷ்மர் அஷ்டவசுக்களில் ஒருவராக இருந்தவர். வசிஷ்டரின் சாபத்தால் தேவவிரதனாக மன்னன் சாந்தனுவுக்கும் கங்காதேவிக்கும் பூமியில் பிறந்தவர். தந்தையின் சுயநலத்திற்காக அரசபோகத்தை துறந்தவர். அஸ்தினாபுர பேரரசின் நன்மைக்காக வாழ்நாள் பூராவும் திருமணம் செய்யாமல் பிரம்மச்சாரியாக வாழ்வதாக சபதமேற்று வாழ்ந்தவர். இந்திரலோகமும் தேவர்களும் போற்ற வாழ்ந்த தவநிலையில் மிக உயர்ந்த ஒரு புண்ணிய ஆத்மா. அவரை போன்ற உத்தம ஆத்மாக்களுக்கு அம்பை போன்ற ஒரு சாதாரண அரசகுமாரியால் எவ்வாறு சாபம் கொடுக்க முடிந்தது? அந்த சாபம் பலித்து மறுபிறவியில் அவள் சிகண்டியாக பிறந்து பீஷ்மரை போர்க்களத்தில் எவ்வாறு வீழ்த்த முடிந்தது?
The question is, how Bhishma was cursed by an ordinary person like Amba. He went to get Amba, Ambalika, three sisters for his Vamsam, because he decided not to get married. Dhritarashtra, Pandu and all that. And she said, I am already mentally married to Kasi Raja. He said, then go. That fellow says, you went with that fellow, I can't marry you. She comes back and says, now you marry me. He says, no, I have taken a vow to be a bachelor. Then she gets into a fire, immolates herself and say, I will take vengeance on you. So curse is a curse. Even if a street vendor or a poor beggar on the road curses you, that will affect you. Because every word has powers. Mandirambol vendu mada sollin tiramai. Every word. Suppose somebody says, be happy, you will be happy. Suppose somebody says, I am cursing you, you have to undergo that. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So people don't understand that everyone is God, just now I told you. So any curse has that, any blessing has its own value. That's why we are taught to take blessings from all elders. See, you have here a North Pole, and in your feet you have a South Pole. So energy flows from higher level to lower level. When you go and fall at the feet of an elderly person, your North Pole touches the South Pole of that, the feet of that man. So opposite poles attract, like poles repel. So the blessing of an elderly person, because he has more energy, comes to you. So falling at the feet of elders is a very sensible thing. We think, we are doing a favor by falling at someone's feet. So our elders were more knowledgeable. Curses have values, boons have values, and now you are all sitting. In this, there are the celestials who are going in the sky. You may not be able to see them because you are not that third active eye now. So when you bless somebody, there are called as Tathastu Devatas. Tathastu means Amen, Apadiya Autam. So they will say Tathastu. So if I am blessing you, they will say Tathastu and go. If I am cursing you, they will say Tathastu and go. So like that there are so many things. I have already told you. There are Gandharva Devatas going in the sky. And if they see a young girl who is not married and who is still very pure, very chaste, they will occupy her body. Without her knowledge, they will be enjoying her. She won't even know what is happening, but she will have that feelings of mating. So there are 33 crores of celestials out of this 500, 600 crores of population, and they have their own work. Gandharvas have, Yakshas have, all of them have their own portfolio management, the celestial kingdom. So every word counts, every thought counts, and it's for you to see good, smell good, Here good, too good. Good is equal to God. All that is good is equal to God. Devaram says, who is God? Nandudayane, Thiyadu Vandrilane. Whoever is having all the good on earth is God. And in that case, you can't say, in one pot of milk I put one drop of poison. So even 1% bad cannot be found in that type of a godly person. Everything will be good. Good is equal to God.
அரிது அரிது மானிடராய் பிறத்தல் அரிது என்கிறார் ஔவை மூதாட்டி. மனித பிறவியும் வேண்டுவதே இம்மாநிலத்தே என்கிறார் நாவுக்கரசர் பெருமான். மனித பிறவி மிக அரிதானது என்று தாங்களும் பல அருளுரைகளில் தெரிவித்திருக்கிறீர்கள். ஆனால் வைகுந்தத்தில் காவலர்களாக இருந்த ஜெய விஜயன் இருவரும் சனகாதி முனிவர்களின் சாபத்தால் பூமியில் மனிதர்களாக பிறந்தார்கள் என்று நமது புராணங்கள் சொல்கின்றனவே. அப்படியானால் முனிவர்களின் சாபத்தால் தேவலோகவாசிகள் மனிதனாய் பிறப்பதை ஏன் சாபம் என்று சொல்ல வேண்டும்?
Suppose you have passed competitive examinations and you have gone to a particular post in an office. As and how long you maintain your decorum, you continue in that office. You even can upgrade your skills, you can get promotions. Suppose you make a mistake, either you are dismissed or you are depromoted. Instead of getting promoted, you are demoted. Like that, from single cellular, that is called macha, fish, then we become kurma, then varaga, narsimha, then the deformed Vamana, then the angry Parshurama, then the dharmist Rama, then the most intelligent Krishna. Like that, we get evolved from single cellular to multicellular. Now we are all human. This is a very blessed birth. Being born as human is very blessed. And if you do lot of charities, and if you adhere to certain values, then you are promoted as a celestial. So celestial devatas are the promoted humans. Like there are people who write IAS, IFS, IRS, they are from you. The selected people who are deserving, write competitive examination, qualify, they rule you. Or your collector, government secretaries, the central government secretary, all they rule you. But their salary is from your taxes. So men are governed by these devatas, celestials, but their food, their every comfort is given by you, by your pujas, panaskarams and temple deities, all that. You are only looking after them. And you are paying the taxes, and with that they survive, but they rule you. Understand the system in this world. The same thing between the humans and celestials. So now for 300 years or 400 years, after Muslims invaded India, then Portuguese, British, Dutch, French, all these people started ruling different parts of the world. We lost our values. We were a very civilized, very knowledgeable, learned society. This stupid Macaulay introduced English education and he brainwashed, and we lost our original knowledge. So we forgot to do our prayers, pujas, homams and offering to devatas. That's why the whole world is now sick. People are poor, people are sick, people are unhappy. You see all this nonsense in this world because our celestials who are supposed to rule us are sick now, they are weak. Because we have forgotten to give them food, we have forgotten to give them offering. Unless people understand their follies, again take back to our old style of living. Old style of living was what? In a village, there used to be barbers. They are called Gandharvas. So 5 o'clock they will do PP. The whole village will get peace. Then at 6 o'clock all the Brahmins in the village will start doing Agnihotram. They will say Sarvo Jano Sukhino Bhavantu. They will bless the whole village. Like that there was division of labor and portfolio management. Some people used to be soldiers, they were called Kshatriyas. Some people used to be businessmen, they are Vaisyas. Some people used to be peasants, they were called as Sudras. So there was, in a factory, there is a person who makes a drawing. There is another person who makes a die cast. Then there is a foreman, there is a painter, and every part goes to the assembling unit and a car or something comes out. So like that our society was. We had division of labor, everyone was skilled in his own way, and the society was beautiful. There was no upper caste, there was no lower caste. There was no caste at all in Hindu society. All of us are human, all of us are divine, and you mind your work like Westerners. You have also to shed away all this, then you will progress, otherwise you will not. Last question.
ஸ்ரீ ராமகிருஷ்ண பரமஹம்சர் உலக விஷயங்களுக்கு பைத்தியம் பிடிப்பதை விட இறைவனுக்காக பைத்தியமாக இருப்பது மேல் என்று கூறினார். சதாசிவ பிரம்மேந்திரர் பரமானந்த நிலையில் உலக பற்றுக்களை மறந்து அலைந்தார். ரமண மகர்ஷியையும் யோகி ராம் சுரத்குமாரையும் கூட மக்கள் ஒரு காலத்தில் இவர்கள் பைத்தியக்காரர்கள், இவர்களை எளிதில் புரிந்து கொள்ள முடியாது என்றே கருதினர். ஆனால் காலம் மெதுவாகத்தான் அவர்களை மகா ஞானிகளாக உலகிற்கு அடையாளம் காட்டியது. மேலும் தாங்களும் இந்த பிறவியில் ஐ எம் அ மேட் மேன் பட் there is a methodology in my madness என்று கூறுகிறீர்கள். பாபா, ஞானிகளும் மகான்களும் அனுபவிக்கும் இந்த நிலையைத்தான் இறைப்பித்து என்று அழைக்கிறோமா? இதனை மக்கள் பலரால் புரிந்து கொள்ள முடிவதில்லையே, அது ஏன்? இதன் பின்னால் இருக்கும் தத்துவத்தை விளக்கும்.
Attachment leads to sorrow. This is what Buddha taught. துன்பம்னா ஆசைகள் தான் துன்பத்துக்கு காரணம். Desires, attachments lead to all this suffering. So all whom you are mentioning, all these Mahatmas, they were not attached. Like that, Siva Shankar Baba is also not attached. Though I have created this big an infrastructure, I am not a trustee. There is no signature of mine in anything. I don't even touch money. And I live very simply. My food comes from some house. So this devoid of detachment இருக்கு இல்லையா, அற்றது பற்றினில் உற்றது வீடுங்கிறாங்க. If you leave all the attachments, you become detached, then you get this liberation. And my quotation was, I am a different type of madman. I am a madman, but a different type of madman because there is a methodology in my madness. This is my quotation. What is that methodology? I don't keep a beard, I don't put a motab, I don't wear the saffron cloth, I don't keep a kuchi in my hand like all these big Madhadipadis are keeping. I am coming like you. And this requires guts. For you to believe that I am a Swami or a saint is impossible because I am like this. I am joking, gossiping, and looking after all this management work, sitting like this. So I have chosen my life path like this. Okay, I have chosen my system of management like this. But what is important in management is the output, the results. So I am giving results. See, I have not borrowed 1 rupee from any bank in all these 36 years. Never. And I make the income out of my mind and hard work and my intelligence. And if this temple is clean, only you are sweeping. I don't have any paid stuff. The priests are all you. The sweepers you. The serving food, washing hands, taking your empty plates, all that is being done by you. All that I have done is to create an organization. Number one step is creating an organization. Then development of skills. Give them some skill. Then coordination of values. So my system of management is creating an organization, development of skills, and coordinating of values. I am successful. My work is going on. So I know what I am doing. And when you are all right, yatanam, prayatanam, devayatnam. If you have perseverance and continuous perseverance, God will come to your support. 50% is your hard work and another 50% is God's blessings. And முன்னவனே முன் என்றால் முடியாத பொருள் உண்டோன்னு வருது. If God has been your supporter, your companion, who can stop your progress? That's why I'm successful. Behind me, behind every successful man, there is another person. Behind this successful man, there is another person. I kept him in the temple.
அம்மையோடு அப்பனென வந்தவர்க்கு மங்களம், ஆசானும் தெய்வமுமாயானவர்க்கு மங்களம், இத்தனை துயர்கள் எல்லாம் தீர்ப்பவர்க்கு மங்களம், ஈஸ்வராவதார சிவசங்கரர்க்கு மங்களம்.